dear. This is going very badly, isn't it?
It certainly doesn't have the makings of a ripping good novel.
What happened here?
Ah, the charming and delightful Fry twins.
Have we met?
Mr. Raymond knows everyone. He knows everything about this city. He writes it all up in his books.
I'm Henry Raymond, writer of third-rate, lurid stories. Penny dreadfuls, if you will. And this is Little Artie.
Mr. Raymond takes real murders and makes them so awfully exciting. The guilty always get caught.
There's one unfolding just here. Perhaps one of you would like to try your hand in solving it.
I do find crime so delightfully entertaining, don't you? I mean, solving crimes, of course. Finding a solution is exhilarating.
I arrived to find the foreman dead, and the lad Dooley with bloody hands. No one's been able to find the murder weapon and arrest the murderer. Could you sort it out quickly? It's holding up the work. I arrived to find the foreman dead, and the lad Dooley with bloody hands. I arrived to find the foreman dead, and the lad Dooley with bloody hands. No one's been able to find the murder weapon and arrest the murderer. Could you sort it out quickly? It's holding up the work. They're a rough bunch, but someone has to keep the kids in line. I just wish the grown-ups would quit fighting each other.
He knocks me to the ground and give me a kick. I find me work knife under me and grab it. I lift my hands to protect myself, and he knocks me out with a punch. Later on, I wakes up, and the man's lying there, dead. He's my brother. He don't like to work hard, so one of the workers give him a thrashing. I tried to stop it, and he stops hitting bark and starts hitting me.
When I come back, the man's lying dead, and there's Dooley holding a knife. Please don't arrest him. I was standing there, having a think, when a fella come at me and give me a thumping. Dooley tries to stop him, and he thrashes Dooley. I run out to find help.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
That's Dooley's knife, all right. He never lent it to nobody.
He's my brother. He don't like to work.
Oh, no, not so quickly. You have indeed solved this murder, according to the facts at hand. However, Artie, what advice would you give?
I would encourage you to look beyond the obvious, beyond surface appearances.
Try again. Use your powers to peer more deeply and see what you can discover.
You can always check your case file to refresh your memory.
The fumes can be a bit much in the brewery. When the men work in there, they wear bandanas. Wilkins wasn't the type to beat the children. On the contrary, he was for...
Re-examine some of the clues, but...
Me and Wilkins was working out here. We heard screaming. Wilkins went to see what it was about and never come back. I went to see for myself, and there he was,
Lucky I'm
dead.
trying to keep out of trouble.
I didn't stick around.
Next
Somebody
time
might think
must
I'd
be
done
the
it.
last. Still,
The strange thing is,
that
Wilkins
lowlife.
weren't wearing no bandana when I
Why
was
was the other
talking to him.
bastard?
Only the workmen in the brewery.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
You can always check your case file to refresh your memory.
I don't much know who smokes here. Maybe Taylor. Cigarette might be his. Well, I was inside the brewery all day. I wear me bandana in there. Man has to, what with all the smells and fumes.
I quit smoking months ago. You know, I saw somebody from the brewery having a smoke this morning. Didn't see who it was, though.
Well, like I said, I was inside. Didn't get a chance to come out to smoke. Colton left, though. You could talk...
You can always check your case file to refresh your memory.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
I don't smoke. Never did. I was having a chat with one of the others when I heard a commotion and ran in there to find Wilkins dead. Poor bloke. Oh, very well. So I do smoke now and then. What's it matter? Oh, very well.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Look for more clues.
I was having a chat with one...
Which suspects had the opportunity to kill him?
He knocks me to the ground and give me a... He's my brother. He don't like to work hard, so one of the workers give him a thrashing.
I was standing there, having a think, when a fella come at me and give me a thumping. That's Dooley's knife, all right. When I come back, the man's lying dead, and there's Dooley holding a knife.
I was having a chat with one of the others when I heard a commotion and ran in there to find Wilkins dead. Oh, very well.
Look for more clues. How would the murderer have done it?
But like I said, I was inside. Didn't get a chance to come out to smoke. Colton left, though. Well, I was inside the brewery all day.
Well now, I didn't ask about this.
Which suspects had the opportunity to kill him?
The strange thing is, Wilkins weren't wearing no bandana when I was talking to him. Only the workmen in the brewery. Me and Wilkins was working out here. We heard screaming. Wilkins went to see what it was about and never come back. I quit smoking months ago. You know, I saw somebody from the brewery having a smoke this morning. Didn't see who it was.
Wilkins wasn't the type to be... The fumes can be a bit much in the brewery. When the men work, they're a rough bunch.
I should be foreman here. Wilkins coddled the boys like a mother hen. He come along and stops me giving the boys a beating.
That was much more difficult than it initially appeared. Well done.
Up to the click with you.
Come on. Easy, girl. Come on!
Move it! Come on! Duh! Easy now. Move it! A tragedy in the park.
Another chance to sort out a diabolical conundrum. One that I'll turn into a one-a-penny read for Purlock Publishing.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect. I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
You've got some bloody nerve! You can show yourself out now!
Prudence and I are engaged to be married. I'm desperate to see her. She should be by any moment. She had something important to tell me. I'm worried she's going to break off the engagement. Prudence and I are...
Slowly.
I'm sorry to hear about her murder. She was a patient here, but So she was meeting Dr. Alton in the park, was she? My understanding was that she was engaged to someone.
I don't know any of Dr. Alton's other patients. I don't know it.
Well now, I didn't ask about this.
Oh my God, Prudence! How horrible! I was about to propose. But I don't understand. She and I didn't have a meeting arranged today. It is true that we sometimes meet in the park, but there was no arrangement for this morning. That's very odd indeed. Prudence was a patient here, but wasn't given this prescription. There's no reason that she should be carrying such a packet. That's very odd.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
You appreciate, I'm sure, that I cannot discuss... You appreciate an unfortunate incident. One of my patients... An unfortunate... That's very odd indeed.
I'm quite angry, actually. I was having such terrific results. I felt like a new man. Much more vigorous and outgoing. But the doc... I don't know any... I'm quite...
Mr. Baxter apparently attacked the doctor yesterday. It was after hours, but the doctor did have a cut on his cheek. Dr. Alton makes house calls to see him. Baxter doesn't come into the office. Dr. Alton makes house calls to see him. Baxter doesn't come into the office.
Prudence has been so distant lately. I believe she has a misplaced affection for her doctor, the cad.
I saw her kissing my man in the park, didn't I? I followed her to the street yesterday, but lost her. I'll come every day if need be, until I catch her again. That trollop better promise to let him He's all mine, I tell you. All the girls want a bit of Baxter, but they can't... I saw her kissing my man in the park, didn't I? I followed her to the street yesterday, but lost her. I'll come...
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
He's all mine, I tell you. All the girls want a bit of Baxter, but they...
Go. Slow down.
That medicine was developed by Dr. Alton specifically for one of our patients, Mr. Shelby. But he's been using it for another patient as well.
I'm quite angry, actually. I was having such terrific
I've never heard of such a man.
Go on. Whoa!
I think that Prudence was a schemer, and I believe that I would make a better match for the doctor, but murder someone? I'm a nurse.
She's all mine, I tell you. All the girls want... I saw her kissing my man in the park, I finally find a fella can light the stars, and you want to send me to jail?
Oh God, it's true. I couldn't help myself. The powder unleashed a creature within me. He seduced the innocent Prudence and then killed her to prevent us from marrying. It's too horrible.
I knew something was amiss with the medical powder, but didn't understand until you found those papers. Well done.
Off to the clink with you!
Any goings-on?
My granny tries better than that.
There you are. This could be interesting. There's no shortage of firearms in this neighborhood.
I suspect...
It's far enough.
I should return and find out about this. I should return and find out about this. I should go back and ask about this.
He was a good man, very honourable. I'm proud to have served under Colonel Prescott in the 11th. I was on my way here. Heard 2 shots I did, right at the stroke of noon. I was on my way here. Heard bullet hole in the clock. That's a new one. It could have all... Prescott put that up in memory of the time he led a sortie across the Pra River to outflank Ashanti warriors. I was on my way here.
From what I can gather, Prescott was shot when Colonel Prescott retired from the army, he used his connections and started this munitions factory. The young lads across the street were fooling with a pistol they'd found. A bullet must have... Apparently they put the clock there while doing some repair. The young lads are...
Revolver underneath the lumberyard window. Don't know where it came from. We stood right there on a mark and shot the target.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
I admit it. I sell stolen rifles and pistols. I brought that gun back from Africa. I was a sniper fighting the Ashanti. I made that shot. Early this morning, Prescott challenged me to plug the 12 from my shop. Him and me like to insult each other. I was a lieutenant under it. Yeah. Well, Prescott led a flanking sortie that went wrong. Lots of casualties. Some men called the colonel a coward, but it were really just...
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
We lost an entire barrel of beer, damn it. I heard 2 loud bangs, but thought nothing of it. Later, saw him each morning as I drove. The poor lad. Fell on my doorstep a few years ago.
There was an hole in a barrel. That's for some sickness I picked up a while ago. I just drop off beer. I just drop off beer. Don't pay. There was an hole in a barrel. That's for some sickness of...
How childish of her. Saw him each morning as I The poor lad. Fell on my doorstep a few years ago. He's in a bad way. Has some sort of...
The young lads across the street were fooling with a pistol they'd found.
His goddamn cowardice in Africa got me best friends killed. He should have faced a firing squad.
Very good sleuthing on your part. It's a miracle anyone survived, what with all those bullets whizzing about.
Up to the click with you.
All right, yes, that's quite enough. Run off to your master like a good bulldog dog.
You think it's clever to talk about me that way?
You and your master both.
There's no need to get nasty.
You think you can bully people?
Street's closed. State your business.
Don't you lay your hands on me.
What'd she say?
You heard me. Wrong answer.
They wouldn't behave like that.
Another one out of circulation.
My write-up of that last crime was so ingenious that Purlock Publishing tossed me quite a tidy sum.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions. I should go back and ask about this.
The lights weren't working. My husband didn't want to waste any candles, so we retired early. I'm just the housekeeper, but Mr. Casham was a dear friend. Each morning I bring him his coffee. Today his door was locked shut. My husband is the caretaker. We live downstairs. We have the keys to all the apartments, so after knocking, I became concerned and let myself in and found him like this. Mr. Cashin was a respected music critic, a very accomplished man.
Well now, I didn't ask about this. Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Mr. Cashin is dead? I just saw him yesterday. He looked in the peak of health. If you ask me, he paid a bit too much attention to the Last night I was knitting in that chair. Then I felt quite sickly and opened the window to clear my head. I certainly didn't hear anything. When the lights quit working yesterday, that sweet Mr. Golden handed out candles to everyone. He's such a nice man. When the lights quit working yesterday,
I was down in the cellar, fiddling with my experiments. That belongs to Mr. Golden. He's an awfully nice chap. We let him use our apartment during the day when my wife and I are out tending our shop. He likes to rehearse here where the light's better. I'm an amateur chemist. Henman let me say... Gone just like that, eh? He lived right next door and often came... Cashin had an eye for the ladies, no question. I was a bit jealous of him, frankly. Cashin had an eye...
It's true. I loved him. He was the best thing that ever happened to me.
I worked very late. So did he. I was out giving a benefit recital for unemployed musicians. I worked very late. So did he.
I should return and find out about this.
I use them to create an ambience when I hold private recitals.
I should go back and ask about this. Well now, I didn't ask about this.
I'm in charge of the running and upkeep of the whole building. Mr. Cashin's dead. Difficult to believe. He led a quiet life. Out at con...
I should go back and ask about this.
I forgot to put it away after I fixed Mr. Golden's music stand yesterday morning. I left it there, and he came to give it back. The gas quit working yesterday. I don't know enough to fix such things safely myself. A man from the company is going to come by tomorrow.
Ah, yes, be careful with that, it can be dangerous. Ah, yes, be careful with that, it can be dangerous. It reacts badly with heat. Ah, yes, be careful with that, it can be dangerous. It reacts badly with heat.
I was out giving a benefit recital for unemployed musicians. Several dozen people can attest to my whereabouts. He destroyed an entire orchestra. All those musicians put out of work. A rancorous old man who had no talent or creativity of his own.
I suspect there was more to that mystery than meets the eye. I'm going to look into it.
Up to the cliff with you!